So we just got some wasabi as a souvenir for Julie's mom. This region is famous for like growing wasabi because it has like really clear water coming from the mountains, and for growing wasabi you need really clear water. So yeah, this is actually like the biggest wasabi farm. It's like 30 minutes away from here. Fortunately we couldn't go there, but we are going right now back to the train station. Kind of go on the train back towards, well, home. But we're gonna stop on one more place on the way, which is going to be like an onsen town. Apparently, I don't really know much about it. It's just the name. It has onsen in the name, so why not stop by, go for a swim in a hot spring, and then explore the town, because apparently I think it's really nice from what I read. So yes, next stop, train station. So we made it to our stop, which is Isawa Onsen. It's apparently a onsen town, as the name would suggest. And we went to the tourist information center to get some tourist information. He suggested like a couple of onsen to us, and they also have a winery or like a wine factory where you can go for free, or you can get free wine or something, I think he said. And he also suggested some like shrines and stuff. But yeah, it looks like the city is not particularly popular, so I think it's just a very small kind of sightseeing town. Although a lot of people were actually getting off the train, well, comparatively a lot to some of the other stations we passed, so there might be actually more people inside the town. But I think first stop is just gonna go down to the main town away from the station, and there see if we can find a good onsen and some other spots to see. I think we're gonna maybe spend 2 hours or so in the city, maybe 3, and then continue, or we'll head back home. But yeah, let's explore. What is this town called? Isawa Onsen. Our first stop in Isawa Onsen was a wine factory. This is actually completely free, and you can go inside. You get a free tour throughout the factory. You can see all of the different stages of the process of kind of bottling the wine, of putting the labels on the wine, of packaging the wine, and it's a kind of a cool place. Now afterwards you can also go to like a souvenir store, and there you can get a cup and you can have all you can drink wine essentially. They will gladly sample some more expensive wines for you from bottles, but you can also get yourself some wine from like big bottles and just pour it in yourself, and you can drink as much as you want. They kind of want you to buy something, but if you don't, who cares? Now afterwards we went to this really cool onsen, which was kind of the most historic onsen, or like ryokan, which is a Japanese style hotel in this area. And the good thing was that the onsen only opened 10 minutes before we went in. It was completely empty. Like now, as usual, the genders are separated into male and female area, but we both went in and we had the whole thing to ourselves for basically an entire hour. There was nobody else inside. It was a really cool kind of experience having this really big onsen for yourself, which is also the reason why I was able to film inside. Otherwise there would have been a lot of more naked people and I wouldn't have been able to film it. And afterwards we just went back and continued our train journey back home. So overall I would say Isawa Onsen is not really worth a stop for itself, because there's really not that much to do there. However, if you are traveling exactly between Nagano prefecture and Tokyo on the station Juachikipo on the local trains, and I would say it's kind of worth a stop, because if you just get out of the train and wait for the next one for maybe an hour, you can still do the wine tour, although a bit rushed. If you wait for 2 hours, you can also do a wine tour and go to an onsen, which I think is a really cool experience in this kind of a small town, because it's a place that nobody else ever goes to. I think it's very kind of off the beaten path, I mean for a reason, but it's still an interesting place to explore. So that was it from our visit to Isawa Onsen. Hope you liked the video, although it was a bit shorter than usual, but yeah, it's gonna be longer videos again. So as always, like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.